And we're live. Today we're here with Matt McLean, our product manager for our CAD products, and we're going to look at some exciting new things with going on with inCAD and embedded CAD. So, Matt, what's new?
We got an exciting new feature in inCAD and embeddedCAD, our survey groups feature. It was introduced into the survey tools product a few months ago, MicroSurvey CAD earlier, tail end of last year. Funny how
Well, I
time
remember
flies.
chatting about it last time, so we're it's been such a good workflow, we're just putting it in all the products now. Is that fair?
That's right. Yeah, we're getting it in everything. We've had demand for it in inCAD and embedded CAD. So for the 2026.1 release, this service pack will introduce it in there.
Okay. Cool. So why would I care about survey tools? How is it going to make my life easier?
Survey groups will it does a lot of different things. It's the main purpose for it is to add a mechanism for sorting your imported field data, the points, line work, polylines, the geometry that was drawn on the data collector of the field. So on import, it will group those things together into a single group. If you choose, you can use it or not to use it. It's all optional. And we also have filtering based on point description through AutoMap. AutoMap is our flavor of field to finish, sort of similar to description keys in Civil 3D. And so we use the descriptions to sort the points and their labels into groups by description. So think of using it for things like in a surface, not in a surface, structures, non-structures, utility, points, measurements, those types of things.
And so you can stagger it, like just show me everything that was done on this day or that day, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So if you have crews that had something go wrong on one day, you can go investigate, or
yeah, that's
or you
right.
can just layer things up so you can see how things were progressing on a project, I guess, by day.
Absolutely. Yeah, as you work through a project day by day, each day's field import can go into a separate group, and then you can go back and isolate the field import from a specific day if maybe a base height was measured funny that day and you're seeing that things aren't lining up, or any other one of those things that happens where you need to make a change to a specific day's data or extract a specific day's data.
Right. Okay.
So a little teaser. So here's inCAD 2026.1. What I've got is in my AutoMap, here's the codes or the descriptions that are in this specific AutoMap. If I open up one of these, we have this new field in 26.1, add to survey groups. So this particular description, back of sidewalk, is going into the group surface and also the group concrete. So we've got this description going in two groups. If I look at a second one, asphalt, this is just an asphalt surface shot. This one's going into the one group, which is just surface. So how that works is on import, if I go into MS Points, ASCII import, pull in an ASCII file. When I import the ASCII file, by description will be categorized. And we talked about specific days of field or days work or field files being added to group. And that's where this can be done down here. You can either add it to a new survey group, add it to an existing group. So I'll put that one in May 21st, So the field file from May 21st, and the operator was Matt McLean. Bring that in, choose my file. This one right here. And when that point file comes in, I'll open up the survey group manager here on the MS Points ribbon next to the active coordinate editor.
Yeah.
We can see that we've got a couple of groups here. These first two groups above the bold line are always in here. It's all entities. It's everything that can be in a group gets put in this. And miscoded points is for points whose descriptions don't line up, or there's a few other uses planned for that in the future. But so these are two that are always there, and groups that were created at time of that field import. At the time of that field import were the concrete group, the full field file, as well as the surface group. Yeah. So here's sort of the magic of it is if I can turn off the field file group and all my points. If I have lines it'd be in here as well if I was using the Field Genius Sync Wizard importer or the Leica DBX importer. The symbols are left behind, but we've got the points in the line work and everything. Also, I could click on a specific group. I could turn off the visibility for that. I want to hide all the points that are on concrete, or I could right click on the surface group and view only this. And this gives me the points, the labels, the nodes for everything that's in the surface. So now I can take this set of points and go right into the tin command, the tin operation to make my surface file, excluding stuff that shouldn't be in there.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's just like having a nice layers for everything so that you don't grab stuff you don't want to grab, and just makes that whole workflow much. I've always had that's always fun when you grab the wrong things and you got to go back and fix things, so it makes that much cleaner.
Absolutely. And also we have it interfacing with the active coordinate editor. It's on my other monitor here. So how this works is if I want to have just a subset of points, I could create a new group. It's on my other monitor. We'll call this the islands in the road. I can do a CAD pick to select some additional data that I want in there. Enter twice to accept and apply. Now we've got the islands in the road group. View only this. When I toggle this button here on the right, where the tooltip says mirror group visibility states in the coordinate editor, that filters down the points that are in my coordinate editor. So I've just got these 30 some points. So I can go in here, either click and drag or select all, and then go file, write or ASCII file export. So now we've got a repeatable way to select a group of points in the drawing, filter out the coordinate editor to get rid of some of that noise if we don't want it. Maybe this is the day's field file or a specific set of data, and we can now pick that data, send it to the field, and we've got a record of what went to the field in the drawing without having to look in the ASCII file itself.
Oh, okay. Nice, I like it.
Yeah,
I think folks are gonna like it too.
I think so. We put a lot of work into it. It can do a lot of different things. It's mostly from the data management perspective, so we can keep things in the group manager without muddying up our list of layers and having elaborate layering conventions and names there to have that go. Yeah, that's our survey groups feature, or just the initial taste of it.
Right, for sure. Awesome. Well, thanks for walking us through that, Matt. Is there any other things you want to show, or what's
there
next?
Is. So this is inCAD. So it's a plugin for Autodesk's AutoCAD. It also works with Civil 3D and Map 3D. If I flip over here to embeddedCAD, so this is an all-in-one installation with AutoCAD OEM, but we're bundling in with our suite of surveying tools and survey functionality. So in this one, I've got same drawing, just line work and a little bit different coloring set up. Here we're using point blocks. And something that we've got in here, again, I had it in here a few years ago. It fell off. We got it up and working again. Is when we right click, we've got our smart points context menu. So we can move point label with a leader and reset what that looks like. So if I move point label with leader, drag it over, now we've got our point label leader. So that the slick label movement tool that's easily accessible is there up and running again.
All right. So we've got leaders and we've done survey groups. Is there any other things we want that are new coming up in this release?
Yeah, there is. So we improved some of the logic in our point database. And so our move command, our recoordinate traverse command, or recoordinate traverse operation, and the Field Genius Sync Wizard importer, they're now much faster than previous releases, about a 40% improvement in time on those. Okay. So getting that field data imported, file that previously took 1.5 minutes will now take about a minute. So those are the bigger jobs. So we've got our time down, right. So a little bit less time to get a coffee.
Well, thanks, Matt. I guess we'll stay tuned for that, and we'll release that info as we get a date firmed up. But appreciate you taking some time to show us what's coming up with inCAD, embedded CAD. It's looks like some cool things. Thanks.
You bet. You're welcome. Happy to be here.